How many of you guys are student athletes? And how many of you that are student athletes that do both and get really, really stressed out? Well, my name is Tammy Russell, and my topic for the presentation will be on life as an athlete. In the presentation, I will talk about the pros and cons of being an athlete, how to balance out both, and my personal opinion of being an athlete. So, the pros and cons of being a basketball player and a college student are, I would say, about equal in a way. I would say it's like bittersweet. So like the pros of being a athlete is, you get to travel, you get to have, you know, all the fancy gear, you get recruited by many schools from all over the world, so you get scholarship money, which is really, really important. Um, and them are the pros, but like the cons of it is, it's time management. Like you have to be basically committed to that particular sport. So like with basketball, literally they say that when you hear them say basketball is 365 days, it literally is. Like nowadays you barely get Sunday to like rest and chill, like Sunday you don't even get Sunday off because although you work, you play, your sport Monday through Saturday. When Sunday comes, you have a lot of homework and like a lot of stuff that you have to catch up on, so it's not like you could really rest. Then you have like early morning practices, so like last year I had to go to like early morning practices, and then I would have school like late. So I'm like, oh, I don't have no time there. But then like this year I have like early classes, and then I have to go to school. I mean, I have early classes, but then I have to go to practice late. So, you don't really have enough time for yourself. Stress, focus. I mean, you have to, unlike students who could work and just go to school, you have an athlete to whereas they have to do school, work, and basketball, and that become, or sports, because I'm just basketball, but sports, and that becomes really stressful. Like you're struggling, like you're so tired that you can't complete the homework assignments, or like you don't want to go to practice, like everything hurts, but you have to come, like you have to be to class, you have to be on time to class. So it's really hard being an athlete. But I mean, like, again, like it's not all bad. Like another positive thing is you build friendships. Like I said, like you get to pick whatever school you want to go to if you are like on a scholarship, and you never know who you meet. It's literally people that's like literally all over the world, and that's pretty awesome. I talked about the pros and cons. Now I'll talk about how to balance out both. So basically, like you basically just have to find time. Like if you're doing both, you have to try to find time to rest, like within the time that you have. So say for example, if you have maybe like 2 hours, possibly like take naps, try to stay above in your homework. Like try to do, if your teacher's giving you like assignments ahead of time, just try to do them then. That way you could kind of like relax a little bit later. Eating healthy, because you take up a lot of energy with the whole thing, so that's really important. And then like basically my overall opinion of it is it's very stressful, and you get tired and you want to quit, but at the same time it teaches you discipline. It teaches you how to manage two worlds, the whole basketball athletic world, and then you have the whole school world. And I think that's really important because, especially when you get older and you get to your jobs, then that becomes your world, and then like anything outside of that, it teaches you how to, be a little bit more balanced and disciplined. But I just feel like in my overall opinion, it makes you stronger, like all the struggles that I went through has made me the person that I am today, and that's why I'm able to keep fighting and keep going. So, like I said, being life as an athlete It's rough. It has its moments, you know, but it's like a Sour Patch. It's sour and then it's sweet. So yeah, bye.